We gotta have a topic. That's the only way this works. We've got Supernovero in the house. We've got Entropy. We've got Kith. Friends abound. Friends, friendship, teams, together, 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 togetherness. Togetherness. I kind of like togetherness. That's not a bad one. Let's say togetherness is the topic. I am only a little nervous because last week I kinda didn't do the greatest job. I mean, it's fine. You know, I have a lot to learn. I always do. And that's what I love about these jams is I can get better at it, but at the end of the day, like how much better can I really get at it? I know we're getting started real quick today. I'm just excited. I'm excited. I want to do this. I want to do this. We'll restart the clock, I promise. Togetherness. Okay, togetherness. How do I do togetherness? How do we do togetherness? Well, I guess if we're wanting to be together, then we have to be apart as well, right? And then we want to like become together. So what if, I don't know, I don't want to think too freaking hard about this. So I'm just going to put a bunch of stuff. That's one sculpt. We want it to be separate sculpts here. I'm going to just clone a bunch of these. Not going to think too hard about it. And I'm going to make them movable. I think what my problem was last week is I focused too much on the aesthetic aspects, way too much on the aesthetic aspects. Okay, so now we've got that. That's wonderful. I really enjoyed using like the cursor as part of the game. I think that's like an underrated way to make games in this particular engine. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so we've got this. That looks like something. And then I'm going to make sure they're all grabbable by the cursor. I'll select them, come into the properties here, and I'm just going to give this little grabbable right here. And then if I actually, they're going to be a little heavy. Got to give them like no weight. It's just the cursor isn't very strong. Cursor is kind of a little weakling. Okay, there we go. Zoop, bloop. There we go. Look at that. They're, oh, they're just on ice. They're on ice. Disney on ice. Togetherness on ice. Okay, so let's not be on ice. I'm going to give them a little bit more friction. That might be too much friction. I don't know. I mean, why would I want them to slide around? Oh, so does the friction matter? Maybe the friction, maybe we need to deal with the friction on the surface which it's on which it is. Remember, this is 30 minutes, Lees. This is a 30-minute challenge, okay? This is only 30 minutes. Oh, look, that did. Wow, I didn't realize that that was the surface underneath that the settings applied to. I thought it would be the, well, now I know. All right, so cool. So great. So we have these blocks. I want them to be more together. Maybe we could say depending on the color. I think that makes sense. So we're going to have a bunch of different colors. So I'm going to just delete most of these. It was a great little inspiration to do that. But we want to do something more gamey than just a bunch of blocks. Otherwise, what's just a physics demo? That's no fun. So I'm going to get a microchip or a whatever you want to call it, a folder, just something to hold my logic in, and let's get some emissions going. I'm gonna put stuff in there and we're gonna just send it out. Just send it out. So what will it be? I would kind of like it to be different colors depending on this or that. So let's see if we can't do that. So if we want to change this color, we're gonna need some logic on the object itself. So I'll get another little microchip folder situation. I'm gonna stick it right on, open it up. What do I want to do to make it change its color? I'm going to use a randomizer. I think that makes some sense. Now there are a couple different ways to do this. I'm going to do it without, because you could like, so here's the object, right? There's this hue cycling here, which will let me change the hue in theory. If we can get it, oh, we have to, I see, there we go. Okay, there we go. So there it changes the hue. But what I don't like about this is they're kind of very pastel-y colors. And we could change some of these settings to kind of solid it up. But I don't know. It just isn't a very good, strong color to me. So I'm going to just manually have these colors get set. I'm going to get some keyframes. We can have those keyframes lock in the changes that are made. So let's see, let's get, now I do want to take color blindness into consideration without spending too much time on all that. But let's see if we can't just put this color blindness filter on here. I like to go with the full monochromatic version and then just tone it down a little bit. And that usually covers most of what you need to be able to determine, which is that the tones are a little different. So that you can kind of see the red on there. Let's see where that gets us. This is going to be a color-based game after all. I don't know if I like that. Because then we're really, well, just think about a tone. Ah, it's not a color-based game. It's a tone-based game. Okay, so let's get this keyframe changing this tone. 30 minutes. Good golly. Okay, here we go. That's a blue tone. Now, hopefully we can see that as a little different. If I look at these, yeah, those look different. Those definitely look different. We might be able to get like one more color in there without running out of colors. Let's see. I mean, this is its own color, but let's see if we can't get something else. So you can see, right, when you look at it with the monochrome, you don't see that many options here. If we come over back to the color blindness effect, turn it off, we look at this, you see all the different spectrum. But we turn this up, that spectrum is going to go away. And it's just a lot more limited. And we could look at the other ones here. So here is one of the color blindnesses. No, I don't know which color blindness that is, but it's one of them. So we can, as long as we can tell the difference between them, that's the main thing, that they don't look the same. So now these are very similar, but you can see the hues are a little different, or the tones are a little different, which is really what's most important. So we can check these other ones and you can see they're all different enough. We can check this other one. Now this one's a little, well, the thing is we're not going to have the default color. So they're still all different colors, which is good. So we got a good set. I think 3 is a good amount of colors. We could do a 4th one. Yeah, I don't feel like it. So I'm going to label these. I'm going to get out of my color blindness. We are out of it. And this is, for me, this is blue. So we're going to call it blue. And let's be honest, if you are dealing with color blindness, then you'll probably be using the same colors if you think about it. You'll still call this blue, even if you can't tell the differences. If it would like to be a keyboard. Okay, fine, I'll just type it. Oh, there's the keyboard. Blue. Ooh, all caps. Wow, we're making a statement today, honey. Okay, so there's that. And then this one is yeller. So we're going to say that. Give it a good old yellow name. Ooh, I can't believe caps lock works on here. Okay, anyway. I'm going to make this yellow as well. Very nice. And then this one is a red color. So I'll make the keyframe red, and I'm going to name this red as well. All right. Oh, it's caps lock. Okay, I don't like that. It confuses me. Caps lock be confusing me. All right, so here's this red, blue, and yellow. Excellent. Not so bad. Very nice. Have you seen UEFN? It might give Dreams a run for its money. Oh, the Fortnite? Probably not. I doubt very highly. And I'm going to tell you why. Because to me, the Unreal Engine Fortnite, or the Unreal Editor Fortnite, to me, it just kind of looks like Core. It just looks like Core, right? Like, maybe. It's interesting, though. Well, I'm all over it, but I'm here, I'm there. Ooh, I gotta get my... Okay, anyway. I don't know where I am. It seems like you can't really change the characters very much. I don't know. It might have some creativity to it, but I have a feeling it's going to be like Core, which is also by Epic and has a lot of limitations in the creativity you could do. But I don't know yet. I haven't tried it yet, so maybe it's pretty good. I don't know if it'll give Dreams a run for his money, but you know, here's the thing about it though, is Fortnite is massively popular. So it might certainly be an entry point for people who wouldn't otherwise be interested in game dev. They might be like, oh, this is kind of cool. So in that sense, it's definitely going to pull in people like Dreams pulls in people who may not have otherwise known that game dev was something they were interested in. It's because Core also runs Unreal Engine 5, but it's still in beta. Yeah, very similar. But I'm glad that you're keeping up on that stuff. It's very interesting, right? I love to see it. The more user-generated content as far as game dev goes, the better. All right, we got some colors. Blue, yellow, hope you're doing good, Pepe. Blue, yellow, red. That's what we got here. It's colorblind friendly enough. So now we're going to have it be randomized. So I'm going to get, we only need 3 different ones, technically. I'm going to have the 3 different randomized slots go in here. Now, I want to make sure... Let's do true random. I like true random. And I'm going to have this, well, basically, well, it doesn't really matter, does it? We just needed to do 1. So whatever, if I restart the scene, I keep restarting it, you see it's going to load a different color. So now when we emit this, it's going to emit as a different color. And that should really be about all there is to that. So let's hook this up to the emitter like that. Like that. There we go. And when I hit play, you're going to see they go flying out, and they're all going to be in those different colors. And so there we go. Wow, not a lot of blues there. Wow, randomness, not looking good for blue. Did we hook it up wrong? Oh no, there's a blue. And look, random be random. Random is as random does. I gotta say, I kind of love this little pile that's happening here. All right, so there's our random colors. I don't really want it to be in those positions looking that way. So maybe, wait, where's the arrow? There should be like an arrow. There it is. I want to point them down. Okay, I know what I want. I want it to be in all different positions. So let's put this down. And I'm going to actually keyframe this, which does work. It doesn't really seem like it works, but it does work. We can keyframe the emitter output gizmo to emit in different places around this little board that we have here, which I'm not going to do much to other than maybe neutralize it or something. Well, let's go with, hopefully this, I don't know if this black is going to match. I don't want it to, I need to check it with the color blindness filter on, just to make sure it doesn't match with one of the other colors. I mean, it doesn't really matter. No, it looks pretty good. You can tell a difference. All right, great. So that looks pretty good, actually, if I'm going to be real with you. All right. So that's emitting a little too close. And now I'm going to get I'm going to get a timeline. And the timeline will let me put keyframes all around. And we'll use the keyframes to move the output gizmo to go to different spots. I'm going to have it start in the middle, sure. It'll be kind of like a printer, you know, just printing stuff out into different spots. I'm going to just go to each corner here like that. Well, I'm going to make it a little bigger. See, this is why it seems weird, because it doesn't seem, because it seems like it stayed over here, even though if I move this, the gizmo stays over there. But it does work. It does work. It doesn't seem like it works, but it does work. So I want this gizmo, please go back to your default, whatever, it's fine. Let's put it in the corner here. I don't want it to go off the edge, so I'll give it a little extra space. Okay, that's the first spot. Let's give it another spot. Drag it. Click it, select this, move it over here. Now this is going to be tough to get perfect, so it's probably going to be really imperfect, but that's okay. So we got to talk about the mechanic, right? What's the mechanic going to be? Well, the mechanic is going to be just maybe like some kind of teleport link up hookup thing, where if you're close enough to it and you drag near it, it'll just like match it up. I don't know. But wait, don't we need like a, I guess am I making a color matching game? Am I just making a color matching game? I am. You're darn right I am. Matching colors, I mean, Code Sleuth, like that is a classic game mechanic. So I am not ashamed at all. Okay, so no. All right, so let's move these over here. I'm gonna select that. And we want to do one more in this corner over here. Make sure it's kind of in a decent spot. That's okay. And so now I'm going to close this. It's not the most elegant, but that's all right. We're in a hurry. I'm going to have it loop around. I kind of would have rather done this with like an action recorder, which then we could mix up the way it moves a little better, but that's all right. Now this is not very fast. We don't need to put these a little snuggler. Yeah, they just need to be snugglered because it's not really, it's not really going quickly. We really want it to zip around. Action recorder would have been great here. That's all right. Whoop, we got to stick with what we got. We already made the decision we made. That's the thing about sudden dev. That's the thing about doing a game in 30 minutes is you just got to commit to some of the choices you make. If it works, it's good enough. All right, so now we have things going all over the place, right? So if we look at our timeline and we look at these, you can see the track that it's taking. It's kind of hard to see. It's like these dashed lines here. So it's just going all over the place, dropping them down in random ways. Just what I want, baby. So now I guess we kind of want, let's, what do I want to do here? How do I want to, let's just have them be matched up. So if we want to do that, that means we're going to need a lot more than just, I'm going to unlink the box that we made with the emitter because I'm going to need to put a little more logic on our box because I think we're just going to have them lock into each other. All right, so I'm going to get the emitter here. I'm going to unattach it and let's put some more logic in here. I'm going to say that it is, let's just make a bunch of AND gates, right? So if we say, so if it lands on red, right? That means it got to the A. So we'll put that here. If it is blue, that means it was on B. So we'll put that in this AND gate. Yellow, C, this AND gate, right? So then we're going to need it to have like, to output like a unique ID, right? we need it to also know proximally what it's nearby. So let's have a bunch of different tags. I'm gonna put 3s. This is gonna get expensive. So we're gonna need to limit. Oh man, this is gonna get expensive, dude. But like, what, they're just gonna infinitely go? I mean, there needs to be a cap. And then what, they're gonna start deleting if you don't get them in time? But maybe they don't delete if you do get them in time. Yeah, but how do you tell it not to destroy itself? Oof. This is running into some problems quick. Okay, maybe we'll put in some manual destruction. Okay, let's do that. So I'm gonna say it's infinite, and there's gonna be a timer on each block. And each block is gonna destroy itself if it isn't matched within a certain amount of time. Let's say 5 seems a little short. Let's do 10 seconds. 10 seconds, and I'm gonna have it count down, so then we can view it and be able to tell what it's counting down to. Oh, it's getting ambitious. It's getting ambitious. Okay, 15 minutes left. I think this has potential. I don't know if it's... I don't know. We'll just say it has potential. I'm gonna leave it at that. Okay, there's this. I want this to be even, so the number appears a little more evenly for me. I'm gonna try to put this on the grid if it'll let me. There we go. And we'll just try to snap this on. It is snapped. Very good. There is our number display somewhere. Where is it? Where's it at? Where'd you go? Where is it at? Oh, wait, where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's inside of the block. Okay. Let's get it out of there. Yep. I want it on top of the block so we can keep track of how long it's taking to disappear and whatnot. Okay. And then I'm going to hook up the timer current time output right into the number displayer. So then it'll just count down like that. Excellent. Don't worry about style, Lees. I'm telling you, I really want to style that number displayer. Don't do it. Do make it face the camera, though, because that'll make it a little easier to see. And make it, I don't know if I should make it always on top. Yeah, make it always on top. Okay. No, because it doesn't look like what it's above. Okay. So there's that. That's the timer. Now, when this timer goes off, we want it to destroy. And then we want to think about score, too, right? We want to say, so I'm going to say when this equals 0. I could say when it's complete. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. It looks like the completion thing will work. Yeah, because sometimes it'll send out a signal. Okay, I think we're okay. So I'm gonna say when this ends, then it gets destroyed. So it'll destroy when that ends. Now we need to do score stuff. So I'm gonna get a score modifier gadget. I'm gonna put one on each of these. I've never quite done it like that, but let's see what happens. And for each one that you manage to match up, that is to say one of these AND gates is true, then it's going to power on the score modifier. And the score modifier is going to add 1 point to your score. It is nice to know what your score is. I'm going to get a global chip here. I believe that's right. This one right here, where we've got our spawner timeline and our emitter. Let's do a number displayer for our score. Boop, boop. I'm going to just not put too much thought into it. Make it kind of big. Put it up in the top, out the way. Right. Top. There we go. Okay, that's the score. Let's get a score gadget. Oof, man, I'm really feeling that pressure today. I'm like, oh, I gotta redeem myself from last week, but who knows if we'll actually pull it off. You know, it's not the point. The point isn't pulling it off. The point is trying. Okay, so there's that, and so we have the AND gate. So now we need to start figuring out how the linking is gonna happen. So we have the trigger zones here. We made 3. I'm just gonna start with 1. And let's make it a block. We're going to want it to kind of be the same size as this block. So I'm going to try to get a nice tight wrap here. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And so it doesn't, you know, I kind of want to say not the top. I kind of want to just say the sides. That's what I want. But there's going to have to be an extra condition here, because if you grab it, we want it to know that you've grabbed it. Right? We don't want it to just do it any old time. We want it to know that you've actually grabbed it. Oi, gosh. Let me make sure that's actually working. I'm going to have it destroy. I'm just going to unhook the destroyer for a second. Grabbed, and I'm just going to make sure it actually works. So if I grab it, it should just delete itself. Great. Yeah. So it'll know if it's grabbed. That's very good news. And if it's grabbed, and so I'm going to actually plug up this to the AND gates, which is basically like its own AND gate, really. Yeah, I might as well just put it in another, but whatever, we're doing what we're doing. It's fine. So if you're grabbing it, then this becomes active, and then what it's also going to be looking for is if it's near another one like it. So let's do a, oh gosh. Right, so we're gonna do a label, I guess, sure, friend, why not? I'm getting a little nervous. I'm getting a little nervous because there's a lot being left to like the last few minutes to see if it works. It's in my head it works. I don't know if on our paper it's gonna work, but we will find out. Okay, so this, I'm gonna put this in the other AND gate condition for each of these, like that. And then what I'll also want to do is say that depending on what the randomizer lands on, it'll be associated with these colors. So in other words, in theory, these all have to match for it to work. I think that that makes sense. I think that makes sense. So then if it sees it, I guess I kind of wanted them to just like disappear. You know, I mean, I could have them link up. And I guess so. Whatever. Fine, I'll do that. I don't know. I'm a little nervous about that. So if I put a tag on here, oh, I don't think that's a good idea. I feel like yeah, you should just have it get destroyed. But the difference is it'll add a point. So I'm going to have another timer, and it's going to have a bit of a delay, very short delay. And after the score gets powered, so whatever it is, whichever score it is, I'm going to get a little node here because I'm getting a little overwhelmed by these 3 wires. Yeah, it's just a little much. Just a little much. It really doesn't matter which one of these goes off, I think. Oh, gosh. Okay. I don't know. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous because it's also theoretical. But, like, in theory, it should work. Whether I made the right choices to make it work, that's what remains to be seen. So then that should start that timer. When that timer's up, then destroy it, right? So this should, in theory, be after the score gets submitted, then it'll go down or go away. Okay, does this make sense yet? I don't know. I don't even know how am I supposed to test this. I guess we just go. I guess we just see what happens. Oh, we got to hook it up to the emitter. Is this all right? Man, I don't know. Oh gosh. Okay, here we go. Hooking it up to the emitter. So it should start pumping them out. Okay, it's not. Why not? Okay. Right. Okay, so that's spinning around, but it's not actually emitting them. Why? Why? Why not? What's going on? What's the problem there with the emissions? The emissions don't want to emit? Why not? Oh, the destroyer's on. That'll do it. That'll do it. Destroys before it even has a chance to exist. Whew. That's a problem I can handle. All right, let's see what happens. So there they are, appearing. I can grab it, nothing happens. Okay, there's 2 reds. If I link them up, we should get a... All right, that's okay. It's a good study. Okay, so here's 2 yellows. Oh my god. Oh no, I can't. Okay, we have to get out of the fixed camera. Fixed camera is not our friend here. We have to be able to move around. Okay, so there's yellows. Okay, so they are touching, but it's not registering. So we need to figure out what's going on there. So I'm going to bake the emissions, which will let me examine what's going on under the surface here. Bake it, please. Just these 2 will be fine. Let's open it up, and let's see what we're doing wrong. Ah, we didn't label them. We have to label the objects. Okay, so let's restart it. Let's unbake those. We don't need those no more. Reset it, and we're going to make sure we label this as friend, which is the label that we chose to have be detected. Let me just double triple check to make sure these are set to label. They're not. There we go. And make sure that they are set to be the same label. Okay, let's see now if it works. Okay, we got red, red. There we go. Oh, what? Okay, well, it did vanish. I didn't see the score go up, though. Oh, okay, so now we're just clicking it, and it's destroying. So... I'm gonna bake it so we can see what's going on. Let's just let them... Is that just if I click any of them? Yeah, so it must be the grabber thing. Oh, it's detecting itself! So we need to go into the trigger zone. It's detecting itself. That's a good sign, because that means it works. But we just have to set the scope so it does not detect within itself. So we want to say Oh gosh, you don't have a scope? Are you serious? No, trigger zones must have scope. Okay, they do, but does it work with labels? Are you serious? You must be joking me. It's not. Okay, fine. That's irritating. What am I gonna do? So I guess I have to make it. Why would you do this to me? So I guess we have to make them like stack on top of each other or like be like on the sides, but that means I need like more trigger zones, like one for each side. Oh, geez. Why you not let me do scope for labels? Are you sure? Let me just click it anyway. Maybe because it's not a group. Is that the case? All right, I'm just gonna clone another one. I'm gonna put it in a group. I don't think that that's what's gonna happen. Oh man. Oh man. It is a cute theme. It is a cute theme. I wish my problem was cute, but it is a cute theme though. I agree with that. Wow, no scope. No scope. That's all right. Yeah, I'm excited too. Hey, at least, I mean, oh god, I got 5 minutes. What am I gonna do? Okay, we need to think of something else here. Because the trigger zone ain't working. I mean, I guess we'll just put them on top. I don't know what else to say. You just gotta stack them. I didn't want to do stacking because I don't think that makes all the sense. But what else am I gonna do? You know, at this point, I just have to have them be stacked because otherwise they're gonna detect themselves, and that's a big issue. So yeah, so I'm gonna tuck it in a little bit. That is not my favorite issue. I gotta say, I'm not happy with that. I'm not happy with that. All right, let's get the one that we started modifying, which is this one. And I'm going to shrink it a little bit, so you do have to actually put it on top of it. I don't know. We'll just have to put that in the instructions, I guess. I'm a little disappointed, I have to say. I'm a little disappointed. Why would the scope? I mean, I guess it's looking for... I mean, we could do tag. We could do tags. Like, I'm guessing that the scope is going to work for tags. If we put on tag, then the scope works. All right, fine. We'll just do that. That's probably a better solution. Okay. So, because I don't know, it just doesn't make sense. Like, what, they're going on top of each other? Like, why? There's nothing on top that indicates that. So we'll just have to make some tags. So I'm going to do block as the tag. I don't like this very much, but here we are. So block is the tag, and we want to make sure that it is not here. I'm a little nervous that it's still not going to work. I have some concerns. I have some very serious concerns here. Oh, man, I think we're in trouble. Let's get a tag, and this is going to be the block tag. Goodness gracious. So the trigger zone, I guess it doesn't matter. I guess we could just keep the tag on here and just name it block and it should be fine. 3 minutes left. Oh man. I don't know, Rogi. I have a feeling I'm going to be the only one today. It's just a theory. It's a tough challenge. Okay. So this cannot possibly work. So they're next to each other. I'm going to... Oh, we got to probably reconnect it. Oh man, this is falling apart quick. Okay, I gotta start thinking about an alternative thing to do here. Let's bake these, though, and let's see where we're at. Baking those. Let's see what's going on here. What did I do wrong? So this is looking for the block tag, which is this. Oh, that's very sweet. I like the way you... I like the way you think, but we only got 3 minutes left, and I'm having a bit of an issue. So it's not even seeing that. It's probably because the tag isn't close enough. So what if I bring the tag close enough? What if I just like put the tag right up in its face? Does it see it then? Does it see it then? Oh man. Oh, wow. The scope thing really broke this. That really messed this up. All right. Fine. We'll put him on top. All right. Oh gosh. This is tough. This is a tough situation. Okay. Undo, 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 undo. It's going to open it up. We don't want it on tag, get it off a tag, get it on label. I'm just trying to problem solve in the moment. There's that, that's on its head. It's just the way it's gonna have to be. Whoop, boop, 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 boop. You know, if it works, it works. Put it up so it doesn't detect itself. Okay, let's see how that goes. So now I'm gonna have to, do I have to reconnect it? I don't think I have to. All right, let's see what happens. So there's those. If I click it, it doesn't just delete, that's good. If I bring this block close to this one, we put it on top. Oh, not a lot going on. Let's see what we did wrong. I'm going to emit the bakes. Man, we're in trouble. We in danger. Click these. Let's see. What is going wrong here? So it's not detecting. Are we still on label? We're still on label. It's still on friend. It detect. Oh, wait. But this one should be looking for it. Okay, this one, because that's the one on top. Give me this, please. Okay, so it does detect it. Okay, so we just need to be grabbing it. So let's get that work. I mean, it almost seems like it works. So if I grab it, oh, but it has to be the one on the bottom. Oh, that's so silly. That's the silliest game I've ever heard. So you have to stack it and click the one underneath? Oh, that's a silly game. Oh, but the score isn't going up. Oh, man. Oh, man. So why isn't the score going up? Oh, geez. Oh, geez. All right, new game. New game, guys. You just click on it and you get points. If you click on it, you get points. That's the game, folks. All right? So we're just going to delete these. We got 30 seconds left. This is how you make up a new game. All right. So I'm going to say we're going to delete this. I'm going to hook this up, and we're just going to say, if you grab it, bam, you win. That's it. That's it. That's me trying to come up with a new game in the last minute. All right, here we go. So if I... Oh, we got to reconnect it. We got to reconnect it. There is the emitters. 5 seconds. Come on, man. Come on, man. Dang. One's time is up. Come on, man. Oh, man. Hey, look, to be fair, I took 10 seconds to chat. So if you think about it, like, I'm actually doing... I'm not cheating at all. Okay, so if I just click on it... Oh, no. He's not giving me no points. Why? Oh, wait. Why? That should work. If I click on it, that should give me the score. 1. It should just be the same because we didn't name it. So it should just be the default one. And then, I mean, ideally it would destroy it as well. See, now that I don't actually understand then why that ain't working. At that point, I just don't know what I'm doing. But you have to admit it was oh, it did work. Oh, but the score isn't going up. I mean, we are destroying them. We are destroying them. Why isn't the score going up? Okay, I'm going to give myself a little extra time here. Let's do a 5-minute extension. That's 15. That's too many. I don't deserve all that. 5-minute extension. So what's going on here? Why isn't the score going up? That should work. So I'm going to get rid of the emission aspect. Really gave up on that idea. It was a fun idea. This is the opposite of togetherness. We're just destroying things. Why isn't that working? So I'm just going to hit test mode. And I'm just going to grab this. I mean, the score should be going up. Really nothing. Add? Is it because it's not add? Maybe because I didn't set that to add. Strange. Let's give it some more time, maybe. So, but the destroying, it wasn't working before we even did the destroying. Maybe. Let's say it'll kick off this timer, but still, it's not working, huh? Why is the score not going up? Did we hook up the score wrong or something? Click it, we grab it. Score thing is turning on, but the score isn't going up. All right, I'll call it something if you really want me to. I'll call it score. But I'm pretty sure that if it's just called score, then it will know. But, you know, maybe it's decided to be different today. It is different today. What the heck? Okay, fine. Well, at least that works. Okay, so I'll put a destroyer on here. It is the opposite of togetherness. I don't know how I just ended up making the opposite of a togetherness game, but, well, here we are. So you just gotta click squares. Enjoy the square clicking game. I guess if we want to make it mildly more interesting, we could have the timer be less, so it goes away more quickly. That kind of could work, right? So I'm going to make this timer, instead of 10 seconds, it's going to be 3 seconds. So that'll be maybe slightly more of a challenge. So it's at least a game. The togetherness is you're clicking them and getting points together. You're getting points together. That's the game. What do the colors have to do with anything? Nothing. They're just pretty. It's just pretty colors. Wow. What a flop. Hey, but at the same time, I'm actually really proud of myself because I did like make something out of it. Points, 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 points. Let's go. So then you just got to click them all. So I think this could be a little bit more challenging if we just have them emit more quickly. So let's say 0.3 seconds. So then when they go to emit, you really can run out of time. So you have to kind of prioritize. We want to make sure that the destroyer is hooked up though, so that way that matters. So we'll say that if that timer is up, then it destroys, and you don't get the points. So we kind of need more, right? We kind of need a timer, like a game timer. Otherwise, it's like you just can sit there and do it till the end of time. So let's get another timer. I'm very sad because I was excited about the game that I was making, but we are making a good enough game. So I'm going to say 1 minute. So we'll do 60 seconds. And we'll have that count down. That is not down. There we go. And let's get another number displayer. I'm going to put the current time right in there. So 35 minutes, not too bad. Let's move this a little bit. Maybe to the center. Like that. I'm going to make the score look a little more important because it's not really looking very important right now. Maybe we'll just invert the colors. How about that? And then let's give it a different look. Make it a little bigger because that's your score. And then I do think on the block, it would be nice if this was a little more easy to read. So I'll make that bigger. We'll make it match the score like this. There we go. So now when you see them, you got nice big colors. You better get them before they go away. I mean, this isn't not a game. It's a, okay, that's too quick. Let's make it a little less. 0.3 seconds is a little fast. Let's say 0.7 seconds. See what that feels like. Doop, 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 2, 1, get them quick. All right, so it's an FPS trainer. At the end of the day, you're just shooting them. You're just shooting them. That's it. That's all it is. That's our game, y'all. And in fact, we could put the fixed camera back now because we don't have to drag them in 3D space, which is why I had to give up on the fixed camera before. Droop, 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 droop. So now we can kind of keep it in one place. Maybe it'll be a little less chaotic that way. There we go. Boop, boop, boop. Now, if they fall behind the score, that's going to be a little annoying, but whatever. There you go. There's your game. There's your game. Congratulations, that's your game. And just in time. All right, save it. I did my best. 35 minutes. Let's save it up. Oh, wait, the timer doesn't do anything. Wait, the timer doesn't do anything. We have to put a door in there. It's fine. And we have to have it post the score. Okay, so I'm going a little overtime. I know that. So I'm going to have this post the score. And I'm also going to have it exit the level. Whoop. Yep. Wow. 30-minute game jam really puts you in your place, doesn't it? All right, let's save it. I probably should give a slight delay before the door exits. If you think about it, because otherwise it might not post the score properly. So let's just do that as well. We're just doing all kinds of extra stuff up in here. Something I want to do in the future is have a pack for us. So have like a scoreboard set up that we can just stamp in and it'll work. So we don't have to do that during the game. That's something I want to do. This is all next week. Next week, I'm going to introduce a big overhaul for the game jam. Not a big overhaul, but some aspects to be overhauled. This is block shooter. That's what it is. It's the block shooter. It's the block shooter. Now, I don't know if anyone else joined me. I would not blame you if nobody did. Because this was a little bit on the brutal side, wasn't it? That was kind of rough. That was rough. Togetherness was the theme, and instead, we made a game about destroying things. So that should just tell you a little bit about me and the kind of person I am. I interpret togetherness as destruction and death. Oh, me oh my. Yes, please save it. Thank you so much. We're going to call it, it is our game jam game block shooter. That's what it is. It's not togetherness. It's apartness. It's the most apartness we can possibly imagine. Let's turn it loose. No shame. There it is. Add a category. Okay, we'll call it a game. So let's see if it works, and let's see if our scoreboard works. So we've got 60 seconds. So we have to actually play it for 60 seconds to find out if it works. I mean, it's kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, really the hard part is... Oh, fudge. Oh, man. Okay, so this is not an unfun game. Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Okay. You just gotta look for the lowest number, basically. Yup. Whoop! This is intense. Honestly, this is more fun, I think, than it would have been. I mean, I don't know if that's true, but okay. Yep. Boo. So I would think that there's actually going to be a maximum score that you can get, right? Because it's only 60 seconds and a certain amount emits every few seconds. So really, you can only get a certain, I mean, I feel like, woo! Ah, that was tough. Okay, we did get a score and it matches what we did, 44. All right, I made a game. Oh man, not what we thought it would be, but it was something. You know, it's not the worst game. It actually turned out somewhat good. I almost want to do another one. I kind of want to do another one. What does that say about me? Let's do another one. Let's do another one. I'm feeling like, I don't know. That was a rush, and I feel like it's going to be disappointing for me if I don't keep on this. We're doing another one. Yeah, we're doing 2 game jams today. 2 30-minute game jams. Let's go. It's amazing that you find easily ideas for the mini games. Honestly, it is this jam. I do it every single week, every Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. 6 p.m. Eastern Time is when the game jam will start. Yeah, it is kind of fun and amazing. 2 jams in one day. We're over ambitious. We're thinking we're doing big. We're doing more than usual. Getting bigger, growing, double time. Double time. That is the topic. Doing this every week really helps me get better at iterating, and it's just something I'm really proud of. And you know, you anytime hop in next week, hop in this week, and you might be surprised at how well you can come up with stuff. And the time begins right now. We're doing 2 game jams, 1 live stream. Indeed, let's go. Okay, double time. What do we do for double time? I don't love this topic. I'm gonna keep it real. All right, so let's have 2 phases, right? We're gonna have one phase where it's regular time and another phase where it's double time, right? So phase 1 and phase 2, I'm gonna make 2 microchips just to help visually represent it for myself. So I'm gonna say, man, okay, I really want this to be clear, so I'm gonna have 2 timers. One, let's do this, I'm gonna have this, let's put it up in the middle, up here. We don't want to think too hard here because we don't have a lot of time. I feel good about this one. I think we'll do better this time. Okay, so let's move this right next to it. Make it a little bit space. And we're going to do 2 30-second rounds here. Milo says, I ain't no 2-timer. What do I look like to you, a 2-timer? What's up, Milo? Hope you're doing great. Welcome on in. We're doing 2 jams in 1 live stream. 6 p.m. Eastern Time will be the future live stream time starting next week. Okay, 00, and then at the last week of every month is when we'll do 2 30-minute jams in 1 stream. It just helps. I think it helps. It's nice to have 2 because it's like I can do better, except I'm talking. Okay, here we go. I hope you're doing great, Milo. Welcome on in. So we've got 2 zeros. I want them to be numbers. So let's get some timers. I'm going to plug these up. I'm going to set them both to 30 seconds. I don't know what the gameplay is going to be. I don't want to, I guess we'll just, honestly, I don't have time to think about that right now. So I'm going to make sure they're filled up and we're counting them down. And I'm going to have the current times go into our number displays, like so. I think I hooked these up wrong. Yep, like that. Oh, not quite. Actually, you were correct. Wait, is there a correct? Let's just move this over here. Hey, Hayes Gamer, welcome, Hayes. How you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're doing great, Hayes. Hayes is somebody who used to come through a lot on our Twitch streams. We're doing a 30-minute game jam right now. The topic is double time. Hayes Gamer, I have to say, as an aside, I love your Ronnie Raccoon rig. I recently used it for a YouTube video that I'll be releasing soon. It's a really cool rig. You're a great animator, and I hope you keep doing more of it. All right. Welcome, Hayes. It's good to see you. An honor to have y'all coming through. Really appreciate it. 6 p.m. Eastern Time will be the new live stream start every Friday starting next week. I have been good. I have been good. Yeah, it's a good one. Oh, it's a good one. Oh, I want to show you guys so bad. You guys have no idea how silly this video is gonna be. Oh man. Okay. Oh man, I can't talk about it though. We gotta do this. Okay, so those are two 30-second clocks, but I don't want this one to start until this one has ended. Okay, so that one will just hold it, right? So that one's gonna count down, and then the other one will start counting down after. It's a little wacky, but that's okay. All right, great. Nice. Excellent. So what happens? Well, how do we have this? Okay, I got an idea. So let's do, so if we want a game and double time is it, let's make it, okay, it's not gonna be the most different than the last game, but it'll be a little different, all right? Because look, the ground is white this time. That's different. That's super different. And instead of a block, it's gonna be a sphere. See? Totally different. Not the same. And I'm gonna have them just fall right down and you gotta click on them. I know it's not that different, but that's okay. We gotta build on what we did, all right? So I'm gonna get a camera here. I'm gonna get inside my camera. I'm gonna try to get it kind of where I want it. I really want it to be pretty close to this. I want us to be able to anticipate. Basically, I'm gonna have it falling down. Let's get this a little more even here. You missed dreams? Well, it's still here. It's still here. It's still a tool set that you know how to use very well. So, you know, it's great for iterating things, whether you're working in Unity, Unreal, Godot, GDevelop, whatever. It's still a very useful tool set for iterating games since you already know how to use it, you know? Like, why just throw that away? You might as well use it in conjunction with the other ones, you know? At least that's the way I think about it. All right, shout out to Pierogigon and Acert for helping me think about it that way. All right, so there's that. Things are falling down. That's a little too far away. A little hard to get the perspective right. Because I want it to be like you can actually make it bigger. Make it bigger. Not the camera. The orb. I want the orb to be bigger. Doot, 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 doot. Okay, pull it up. Let me see. I don't even need the ground. We don't need no ground. Get that ground out of here. And I think if we can make it fall slower, that would be nice. So I'm going to actually get a global settings chip, and I'm going to modify the... I'm going to modify the gravity a little bit. And we're going to make the gravity a little lower, so it just falls a little slower. Nice. I think you can probably see where the double time's going to be coming from here. Oh, yeah. They're going to fall faster. Whoop. Right down the middle. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Whoop. Here we go. Let it fall. That's middle enough. Maybe. All right. I want it to be a little more middle. There we go. Right down the middle. Weep. Okay, cool. Great. So there's that. And we want two different scores, I guess. I mean, not really. Like, technically one score. And I'm going to get some more number displayers. What's up, Char? Welcome on. And I can't imagine not using dreams. My playtime is at 2,500 hours. I mean, you know, it has so many practical components, right? So every time the score goes up, I'm going to actually have a, let's see. I'm going to have a, I guess counter. No, I don't love counters, but that's fine. I just had a few bad experiences with counters, and I've just, like, sworn them off. Although not really, obviously. Okay, that's too high. We don't want it that big a number. No, stop. Oh my god. Stop! Did I just break this counter? Okay, I'll get another one. Don't put too big of numbers. It doesn't like that. Okay, just some numbers. Just some numbers. 55,000. I don't think anyone's going to get that score, so we'll be all right. All right, so there's one counter. There's another counter. And we're going to say, I'm going to put, let's just do the same thing like we were doing before. We're just going to put a microchip on here, and I'm going to have it. I'm going to put a, make sure that's actually on there. Yes, it is. I'm going to get a grab sensor. We're going to have it destroy itself. This looks like another bad experience with a counter, you know. Here's hoping. Here is hoping. Here is very hoping. Whoa. Whoa! What's happening? My stream is possessed! Watch out! What is happening? Oh God, we're still here. Everything's fine. Okay. Okay, so I want it to be, that's what it's like inside of my brain right now, is what just happened. There is another camera. All right, there is actually another camera. Okay, so let's be serious. We're gonna need a grab sensor, and I'm going to stick it on like this, and we're gonna say it's gonna destroy itself, but before it destroys itself, oh, the time got reset! The time got reset! Oh no! Okay, where were we at? I feel like there was like 18 minutes left or something. Oh God. Oh God, the stream was like, I can't be keeping track of your chaos, Lees. You said it was gonna be one jam. You said one jam, Lees. Why is it two jams? You said one jam. It's my lucky day, yeah, kind of. Let me just see if I can ascertain how long it's been real quick. 28, nope, that's where we're at right now. 23, it looks like it was at 22 when that happened. It was at 22 when that happened, so I'll give a little grace here, but not much. We're just gonna put it at, we're going to put this timer at, let's say 22. Just put it right back at 22. All right, so nothing happened, everything is fine, and we'll just pop it back up. Right, it was already at 22. There you go. We're good. See, nothing's wrong. All right, great. So we're gonna click stuff, and we want it to destroy, but we want to give it a delay, right? Because we want to make sure the score gets input. This is chaos. Usually we do an hour, and it's a little less chaotic, but it's still kind of chaotic. All right, so I'm gonna do 0.1. This is all I do at this point. I just do the game jam because I love it and it gives me life. So we're gonna get a destroyer as well, and that will get destroyed after that little bit of time. But before it destroys it, we want to make sure it updates our score. So we put a score modifier in here, but in reality, I want it to be over here on our spheres. So when the grab happens, it'll power this on. It's add. There, it's named score this time. Thank you for that. We're gonna have it be 1. Excellent, good stuff. So if we click on it, the score will go up by 1. Now we want to show the score. I kind of want there to be 2 scores though. So we'll keep track of the overall score, but with every click that we do, how you gonna measure that? How the hell you gonna measure that? Huh? How you gonna measure that? I guess we'll just do a wireless, even though that'll be at a delay. So I'm gonna have a wireless transmitter that will also transmit when a click is detected. Great. We can just not name it anything since that's the only one we're gonna use. And let's get another one here, and we're gonna have it be scene wide. And I don't think we need to name it, but we'll double check. So if I click on this, stick that to the screen, let's make sure it actually works, and that counter is going to go up when I click on it. Boop. Well, it did go away. And the counter did go up. So yep, it works. Okay, great. Excellent. So there's that. And then I guess we could say, actually, let's do another one. Actually, that'll be better. So I'm going to have just this one be 1. And then I'm going to have this other transmitter also be 1. And we're going to have another transmitter. I should stamp a fresh one. Yeah, with transmitters, with receivers, I should say. You should really stamp a fresh one. We're going to make this one 2, right? Oh, there. Oh, okay. All right. We're going to put another one down. I'm going to make this a 2. 20 minutes left. To make sure it's scene wide like that. It's a little chaotic, it's true. We can clone this, that's not as risky in my experience. And I'm gonna name this 2, like that. And what's gonna happen is, actually we need another set of these, right? This is gonna be check, I don't know, it's just called check. Check? No, we'll make it check. It's going to be check, it's going to be scene wide, and this is just going to be checking whether it's one or the other. I'm going to give a, I don't know, a selector, and when that happens, it's just going to switch to the other transmitter. So this transmitter will hook up like that, and this transmitter will hook up like that. So what's going to happen is once the first round is over, that is to say this is complete, I want it, I'm going to get a pulse, boop, 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 pulse, right? When this first timer is done, I want it to switch us to the other, let's get a new, well, we want a transmitter this time. We can clone those. I'm going to have it switch to the other one, okay? This is just so that way we have two different scores that are shown to the player. This is supposed to be check. Check. Just check. Yeah, just check. Okay, great. So there's that, and that is going to be plugged into this. So that should send that signal right in there and switch to our other transmitter, which will then hook up to our other counter. And we want to make sure that this is being shown to the player. So I'm going to have the output go into there like that for each of these. So each score will be kept. Now, we need to move these just a little bit so they're not on top of the timer, because that's no fun. Let's make them look a little bit unique, so they look like a score or something. I kind of liked doing the invert thing. I feel like that's something I could get used to doing. It just kind of like works. I'm going to make it a little smaller. Okay, and then your score will be them added together. So let's make sure this kind of works. We should see the score here go up, and we should see this number on the left, the black number on the left, go up. So let's see if that works. Okay, yep, black number goes up and score goes up. We're in good shape. All right, so that just falls, but we want more than just an orb falling. How did it get off center? You get back in the center where I told you to go. You do what I told you. Come on now. Okay, maybe a little bit of scoochier. Yeah, just a little scoochier. It's scoochy. Okay. But I just want it to be in the center, okay? I just want it to be in the center. Yeah, it's good. All right, now we need multiple. So we're going to go back to our emitter life. So let's get an emitter. This isn't on the orb, is it? No, this is the globals. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, that was on the orb. Okay. Wait, that's all on the orb? Jeez. Oh, wait, no, that's not. Oh, we did... We had the two microchips, so we didn't end up using them. Okay, so let's just get rid of that before I get confused again. Okay, so I'm going to get an emitter, and this emitter is going to emit our orbs. Boop. And I want it to emit downward. Let's make sure that looks okay. I don't really care about the speed here, since we already have it falling on its own. That's a little frequent, so let's say 2 seconds. That's a little slow. That's a little slow right there. 1.5 seconds. Still feels a little slow, but that's okay. All right, so there you go. That's the clicking. It's a rhythm game, basically. Cool. So every time we do that, our score should go up, right? Click up, click up. Now, I have to say, I'm a little irritated that you can click it before it falls down. So let's push it down just a little bit, right? Because like, doesn't make sense. Like what? You can click it behind the scoreboard? That's silly. You're a little bit lower there. Boop. Okay, so it should be below the scores. I mean, it's just like, oh, I'll just click it right here. This is not, I'm not feeling this. So we're going to do this a little different. I'm going to indeed have it be back up high again. And let's do what we did before. I'm going to get a timeline and we're going to keyframe the gizmo so it goes to different places. There's our default one. We'll have another one. I'm going to get the gizmo and we're just going to put it over here. And let's get another one, and that one is going to bring it over here. Not going to be the most optimized setup. That's okay. I don't know if this is still within the view or not, but, well, it's a 30-minute game, so that's what happens. Okay, there we go. There's that. Now, we know from experience that that's not going to be very fast, so we have to tighten it up just a little bit. Close it. Speed it up. Give it a little boost. Let's see what happens. So that should be going kind of in different places, maybe. Yeah? No? Okay. Okay. I thought you'd be going in different places, but that's all right. Oh, it's not looping? Okay, that's part of that. Why isn't that emitting in different spots? There's this. Oh, okay, there we go. So now it's emitting in different spots. Now it's not the most random. You can see it's like pretty much going in the same places. But no, it's a little different. No, that's random. And then we can see it. Okay, it's a little too far over on the right. But is it too far on the left? I don't know. I don't know. The right is definitely too far. So let's bring in the right just a little bit. I'm gonna get this keyframe right here, and we just gonna give a little tuck in. Just a little tuck in. So we're gonna click on this. So it appears, and I'm gonna scooch it over just a little bit. So it should all be in the frame now. I still don't love that it's behind the scoreboard. I don't know, it just bothers me. All right, great, nice. Works. Okay, cool. So there's that. And let's give it a sound effect. What? I know, I probably shouldn't, but it won't be that hard. So we're just gonna record a little something here, because it needs a sound effect. I don't know. Oh. Okay. I'm not proud of that sound effect, but it is what it is. So then we're gonna say every time you click it, let's just oh, I don't like it. Can we just make it like nice? I like that. That's not bad. What if I make it sweet? It works. Okay, I like it. And then we're gonna say every time you click it, it'll play that. So every time, let's get a, oh gosh. Well, this complicated quicker than I thought it was. I want to have every time the number changes. So we're gonna get a equals calculator. We're gonna wire the B state into the A state. You just gotta trust me. This is a change detector. So every time the number is different that we put into the B state right here, or the B operand, that's going to detect whether the number has changed. And we'll just come over here to the score, and then this into the sound. So every time we click it, it should make a sound. Wait, it's just set to hover. I mean, the hovering is kind of cool, but that's not what we're supposed to do. So I'm gonna move this to not be on hover, but on grab. There we go. Okay, so now every time we grab it, it's gonna make the sound. Oh shoot, we gotta make it grabbable though. Okay, grabbable object. We need to reveal the unseen. 10 minutes left. Oh my goodness. Make it grabbable. Like that. Okay. Nice. All right. Sweet. And great. So we've got that. That looks really good. Now we just need to get the second section going. So once that gets started, that's going to start that timer. And we want it to not only start that timer, but we want it to go double time. So I'm going to have the gravity go up once that happens. I don't know. Let me see. We can probably determine the speed here. It's definitely going to be, what is it at? 45? If that's double, that's going to be like 90, but that's not fast enough. So it's not really double time. It's like quadruple time. But that's all right. It'll be more fun that way. So then we'll say that when that happens, I'm going to get a little selector here to basically be a little switchy switch. And when this fires, then it is going to switch to this other state and it'll activate that keyframe, which will make it go faster. That should be pretty good. All right, so let's just play it. Let's see if it works. So I'm hanging out. I'm playing. I like this. I actually have to play it. I get to chill before we finish. This is kind of nice. All right, playing a game. Playing a game. It's a game. It's a total game. You know, there's a lot of negative space here where nothing is happening, but that's all right. It's just an iteration, right? If I were working with a team doing this over a long period of time, we'd probably come up with something to do with that negative space. But I have a feeling once that timer is up, we're going to see some more of that. Oh, God! Some of that space catch. Oh, my God. Okay, so now we want that other counter to start counting up. It's still doing the left counter. That's too fast, and the left counter is still going up. So let's figure out what's going on with the left counter, or the right counter, sorry. So that isn't increasing, so that must mean that what's going on in here is not actually switching. We said that when this check gets a signal, it should move to the B state. So let's bake our one of these emissions. So, whoop, okay, I'm gonna hit bake. We're gonna bake it, and let's see if that selector is switched. Probably isn't, unless it is. Okay, it did not switch to the B state. So we need to get that to switch to the B state. So here is that. This is supposed to have taken a pulse from that completing. Let's just plug that in directly and see if that works. I'm gonna speed this up just a little bit. I'm gonna make this not 30 seconds. I'm gonna make this, you know, I don't know, 4 seconds, something shorter, so that way we can test it. Doot, doot, doot. And so now when it starts counting down over here, in theory, it should count up the other one. It is not counting it up. So that is not happening. It's actually not counting up anything. So let me see if we bake to emit. Oh, whoop. There's our emission, I think. Wait, let's try to get another emission. Boop. Bake to emit. There we go. And let's see if that is switched. It is switched, but it's not mattering. Oh, we got to plug this in. Wait, what does this plug into? Wait, what is this for? Wait, what does this even do? Why do we have 2 different of these? This literally doesn't matter. We don't even need this here. I don't know why I thought I needed this, but we don't. We don't. We just don't need this. Oh, wait, we do. Oh, I see, because then when I see, we just have to hook this up. That's the problem. We have to hook the grabber up to this. We do need that. Okay, I gotcha. So I'm going to delete our baked emission right there. Make sure we didn't leave any others around. I think we're okay. And so let's try it now. We still might need to hook something else up, but okay. That one started. Whoop. Okay, we're not getting the score going up. Let's make sure everything is working right. There goes the bake. Oh, wow, that goes quick. That goes quick. And we'll bake it wherever it may be. There it is. Make sure that the selector is switched. Open! Open! It is switched. This is on. We hooked it up on the baked, but we didn't hook it on the original. That's why. Okay, so here's the original. We're going to make sure this is the one that we hook it up to. Loop. And doop. Okay, so we should be okay now. 4 seconds go away. That's the first round. Then the second round will start. And it's counting right. Nice. Okay, great. We got it. Good. And then this should be 3, the score. Yes. Oh, yeah. All right, great. That's awesome. That's really good news. Now, I do think it's a little too fast, so I'm going to slow it down considerably. Let's see what that's like. So now we're seeing our first phase right there, and then it's going to start going faster. Okay, I think that's a little too slow, right? Because I do want it to be difficult. Is it really double time? No, but at least it's a little faster. So, boop, boop, boop. Everyone's being quiet. I think that means people are participating. Okay, so let's chunk this up. See if that's a little better, a little faster, a little more speed. Oh my goodness. Okay, great. Oh, yeah, it's a little more challenging. Absolutely. I mean, it's not as challenging, but it is more challenging. I feel like we could do it a little bit faster because I do want it to be hard. I do want it to feel more difficult, right? Like, that's fair. All right, let me just make sure this is all good. Make sure we're okay. Oh. Oh. Is my internet doing a little goof here? I hope we're still live. I believe that we might be. But I'm having a little issue over here on the YouTubes. Are we still live? Can someone confirm we're still live? Like, I know it's been a wild stream, but geez. Okay, no internet. Oh no, why no internet? What's wrong with my internet? Really? Okay, so my computer says there's no internet, but I don't know if I believe it. Do we really have no internet right now? Oh no, the internet died! No! Oh no! Shit. I don't know what's happening. I don't have a clue. I don't have a clue. So I don't know. I feel, oh, it's back. The internet's back. The internet's back. Dude, my internet died, y'all. I was like panicked. This is the most wacky stream I think I've done in my life. And y'all came through today. Okay, let's make sure we're still live. What's up, everybody? I'm still here. Are you still here? I don't know. My internet had a little hiccup, y'all. My Instanets had a hiccup. It has been stormy weather today, so I'm not terribly surprised. I'm going to keep working on my game, though. So we got this. We need to bump that back up to... It may not be my lucky day, Bohala. It may not be my lucky day anymore. Oh, I see. I'm on Wi-Fi over here. Shoot, dog it. Y'all are probably like, Lees, you're still live. Lees, you know you're still live, right? And I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm still live. You guys are like, what is Lees talking about? You have to trust me that on my end, it looked not live for a second. Oh my gosh, everybody says there's still internet. Guys, I love you. Thank you for sticking around. We okay? We can still pull this together. All right, so I need this to be faster. I felt like it wasn't fast enough. I don't know, I panicked, okay? You know what happened? I unplugged my Ethernet on a different computer. So yeah, that's why it seemed like it went out. I'm glad we're still here. What a drama. Okay, let me make sure the speed is good over here. Okay, so we got that falling, it starts falling double time. Is this too slow? I want it to be more difficult. Like, I don't just want it to be faster. I want it to also like actually be harder. So let's get up to like 360. Is that something? Kaboom. Boom. That's the fun of live, y'all. Hey, sometimes the live streamer thinks something is wrong. Oh yeah, that's harder. I like that. Okay, good. Great, there's your game. And that should submit it at the end there, right? Oh no, we don't have a score posting. Ooh, almost forgot that. We want to make sure that score posts. So we'll say that when this one ends, we do want the emitter to stop. So I'm going to get a not gate that will, oh my goodness. Okay, we want a not gate. So when this ends, it's going to send power into that. That's going to turn off the emitter. And I guess I'm going to have a door, right? So that'll exit us from the level. There's a doorway. So that will just plug right into that. And then as soon as we want a timer. We want it, because we don't want it to end right away, because that's no fun. So we're going to set this to, yeah, 4 seconds actually sounds great. That's a good amount of time. So we'll say that when this ends, it starts that timer. When that timer ends, and again, like I said, I'm gonna make a pack for us. So we can just stamp this in to all of our games when the game jam starts. So that way you don't have to do all of this. But that's for next week, not this week. Okay, so that's the doorway, that'll exit us. And then we wanna post the score. So this will just post the score that we got. I do think we should show the score, the final score. That would be nice. We only got 30 seconds though, and I feel like that's a little too much to expect. So yeah, I guess we could just have this output there and then just have it show at the end. It's gonna look kind of silly, but that's okay. All right, so that's the game. We need to, not make it 4 seconds. We need to make it 30 seconds. Okay, make this 30, 10 seconds remain, y'all, 10 seconds remain. 30, right, fill it up. Okay, great, that looks good, 30, countdown, we gotta click in, get out of here, save that, save it up, time is up. Wow, we had a false stream down scare. Nothing is down, y'all. I just bumped out my Ethernet, all right? It's just a little bump on the Ethernet. This is ball imps down. Put your imps down. This is ball smacker. I don't know. Dude, this is chaos. I love doing 2. Doing 2 is really intense. I like it. That is new. That is a new one. I didn't really mean to make it private, but that's okay. We're gonna make it into a dream so we can get our scores. If you enjoyed watching this chaos, however wackadoodle it got, I hope you'll consider leaving a thumbs up. It really helps get the word out about the show, so that way, after the fact, when the live stream is a non-live stream, more people will get recommended it. The algorithm loves it, and so do I. So let's get our countdown down. And I'm going to put this in a dream. I'm gonna put this in a dream so we can see how it scores, if it scores. If you made something with us for this second part of our jam, I hope you will share it with me on Dreams. You can also collab me into it if you want to keep it private. And you can shout me out in the description if you want to. That will also alert me. Okay, so this is Game Jam. Oh, Game Jam game. This is Ball Smackers. I'm sorry for the name. I'm not proud of it, but it's what happened. So, okay, so there's that. We're gonna want to save it good, release it, turn it loose. Wow, I'm still thinking about that first game, and like I really thought like I had another failure, or I had a failure because I failed last week, and I thought maybe I was gonna fail this week too. But we turned it out. I turned it out into a game. I'm still thinking about that. This one worked out well though. Sometimes you just need 2 tries. Danny Kaka says, I tried and failed. Honestly, you know how much you learn? Probably a ton. The failures are, to me, the most interesting ones. All right, here we go. 30 seconds for the first non-double time version, and we're doing terribly. All right, here we go. Clicking them. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's too easy. It's too easy. Oh, it's the easiest. Working game in half hour. 2 working games in a half hour. I'm pretty proud of myself. This was the first one that I made. It is not the game that I planned to make. All you do is you click these before they disappear. But you know what? It's not that bad of a game. Now, what I want to know is who joined us for the second round. Now, I believe Danny Kaka did. Danny Kaka does not seem very enthusiastic about their submission, but that's okay. You know, last week, I ran out of time, and I had a whole hour. I ran out of time. I needed this. I needed these 30-minute ones to remind me that it's not even about the time. It's like prioritizing the right things. Because if I do what I did last week, which was prioritize visuals. I got way hung up on the way that it looked. And by the time I started putting mechanics together, I was out of time. So this time I was just like, okay, we got blocks, we got spheres, like we keeping it really ugly because, you know, that's kind of a good way to iterate is to keep it simple. You know, I mean, think about it. If you want to make, you know, a game with grand, big ideas, right? Like you can make it in a very stripped down form and make it something very simple that isn't, you know, you could make Call of Duty in a 2D environment because what is it that you're testing? You're testing what it feels like to play a game where you are switching your attack item and it shoots at different rates and you're trying to catch different enemies at different times, you know, just like see if it's fun, find out if it's fun. And a good way to do that is to make a very stripped down, basic, only shapes, nothing special. You'd be surprised, you can pretty much boil down any game to these basic components. Doesn't mean it's going to be the game people want to play, but it can at least give you an idea if the concept is fun. So it's worth trying to slap something together like that. Danny says, sounds like a good game idea, a platforming game with a baby puppet following you and pulling you. Is that your game? That does sound like a good idea. Danny says, I pivoted to a new idea halfway through and I didn't find assets that played nicely with my idea. We have one from Pierogigon. Now, Danny may not want to share theirs, and you know what? I don't blame you, but I would love to still look at it. We do have one from Pierogigon. It is called Double Time Survival. Double Time Survival. This is very cryptic. We have no preview. All we have to do is just find out. Double Time Survival. Double Time Survival by Pierogigon. Let's check it out. All right, we got a score. Oh, we got a score. We got platforms. My clock is ticking badly. Oh, and we're dead. I wonder what the other number there is for. I have a feeling this is not supposed to be the hardest part. Okay, here we go. Whoop. Yep. Whoop. You may not be surprised by this, but I'm bad at platforming. Maybe I can get better. Maybe I can get better. Today's the day I get better. We're going to be careful. We're going to be gentle. We're going to be thoughtful. Oh, we're already out of time. You gotta press gentle. Gentle. You all with your platforming games, you doom me to failure. Okay, here we go. Whoop. Ah, ah. Okay, here we go. This is the one. I can feel it. Nope, it's not. I felt something else. I think I just felt like a fly in the room. That's probably what that was. All right, here we go. Huh. Huh. Oh, God. Oh, man. Okay. Hup. Hup. The hupping doesn't help. So maybe I'll stop hupping. No hups. No hups. No hups. No hups. Nope, that wasn't it. Let's just talk about something else. So today I watched some videos and they were about something or another. Oh, that's the trick. Just tell a story. Telling a story. Okay, wait. Wait, so do I have to go back? Oh no, you monster! Wow. Oh, this is cool. Okay. Okay, no hups. So today I watched a video. It was about something, and that thing was really special. And now, oh my gosh! Okay. The other video, okay, you have to tell a real story. The video was about, what was it about? Or was it a dream that I had? Okay, you have to know the story. I used to live in New York, and now I live in Illinois. We spent a lot of time moving, and it was not that fun. I now have a stream studio where I stream, and I really enjoy it. Nope, that's not the trick. I just got lucky. Nope, that isn't the trick. Wow. Oh, and then your score goes away. This is cool. This is a really cool concept. I mean, look, I'm not good at it, but it's actually very cool. I think I could get better, though. Actually, the overcorrecting is kind of helping me. If I, like, jump and then just, like, aim when I fall, I do pretty well. Wow. Hup, hup. No hups. No hups. No hups. It does look infinite. It looks really awesome. This is an awesome game. This is really cool concept. So you guys kind of see what's happening here? If you go between each side, Rogi says, yes, it is infinite. The score will keep going up. And it just switches back and forth. This is a really cool game. I really like this. I mean, I hate it because I suck at it. But I like it because it's very clever and fun. What I want to know is what can you guys do? Y'all should check this game out right now. If you're playing Dreams, go find Pierogigon, look for this game, and let me see how you can do. Because maybe, wait, you got 8? Are you serious? How are you so good? Pierogigon, teach me your ways. What makes you so good at platformers? Like, I want to become good today. Today's the day that I want to become better at this. Teach me. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. I want to become better at platformers, but you all are so good at them. Like, what is the secret? What am I missing? Maybe I should try to do 2 at a time. Let's do 2 at a time. No, that didn't help. If I could see your input strength on the stick, I could make some educated guesses. What? Really? Really? Did you make it? You made it remixable? Okay, hold on. All right, then. I've had enough. I've had enough of my failure. So let's get the L stick. Like I'm over it. I'm over the failure. Let's plug this into our number displayer. We might have a shot at me getting better. Let's see what happens. All right, so this should be useful, right? There you can see. Okay, great. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see if I can get better at these. Whoop. Yep. Whoop. I feel like this is embarrassing. I feel like I'm like, I don't know. It's like nakedness. You see? You see? I don't know what you're going to get from that. I guess we could run across some of those, right? Like these? No, I can't. Incorrect. Yup. Yup. So the left is negative and the right is positive in that number up there. That's the beauty right there. We can just put it together, figure it out. Hey, hey. Oh, there we go. Looks like you always push forward full force. Well, yeah. Well, yeah. Well, yeah. Well, you don't push full force and then pull back. Well, yeah. Isn't that the way you're supposed to do it? I guess not. Okay. So we got to go gentle. That's too gentle. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's a helpful trick. I like this. Yup. Yup. Oh. Whoa. Oh, no. I did full force that time. Okay, here we go. Gentle. I'm gonna do one thing. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make it so I can tell better. Lower the intensity, stick to 80% until you approach it, and then slow down. Okay. I'm gonna have it alert me. I'm telling you, I wanna learn why I'm so bad at this. We're gonna make it red. We're gonna make it red whenever it gets up to a full 1 or -1. Today's the day we learn. Oh, we got someone playing. We got someone else playing. How are you doing? Do you feel like you're doing an okay job? Because, not me, I suck at it. But I feel confident that I could be getting better. So if I go full, it'll go red, right? Okay. Whoop. Looks like you play some Rec Room, Rec Egg. That's pretty cool. I like Rec Room. Whoop. Whoop. Oh, wow. Whoop. Okay, so for that one, I needed full force. That was a full force one. Whoop. Yep. But we don't want to go too low either. Rogi said 80%. Oh, man. So that is my problem. I flick too hard. I'm too hard a flicker. Oh. Yep. Gentle, gentle. Oh, and we did run out of time, but that's okay. That's all right. Here we go. Whoa. Yep. It's a good game. I'm just not good at it, but I'm getting better. Oh, I think. Gentle. This exercise gets you thinking about intensity, which is a good thing. I literally never considered it. Like, I don't know what kind of games I'm actually good at. I guess like narrative games, like branching narrative games. Those I'm pretty good at. Oh, look, and it changes. I didn't even notice that. You actually make it change. That's pretty cool. Okay, we got 16 seconds to not mess this up. We've got a way to keep track of our strength. Ooh. It's a conscious decision. Yeah, that's the idea. Right. Whoop. I mean, I still wouldn't call it conscious. I still feel pretty unconscious here. So is the score going to reset when the timer's up? Yes. Wow. The whole game just reset. This is a good game. Okay, I'm just going to try a couple more times here. And then I'll put everyone out of their misery of being here with me learning how to be a better platformer. Whoop. But see, that's the beauty of the Game Jam. We do more than just make games. We play them too. Ah! Okay. Here we go. Gentle, gentle. Aw. Gentle, 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 gentle. It's quite, when I think of it this way, the intensity thing is quite intense in itself. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna make it. I can do this. I'm gonna make it after all. Yes! All right, one more try. One more try, and if I die, we're done. Okay. Woo! Hey, I learned something. I learned something. Thank you, Rogi, for learning me. Awesome game. Awesome game. That was a good game. It's a hard game, but it's a good game. But it's a good game. That's all we got. That's all we got. Denny Kaka said that they deleted their game. They rage quit the project and didn't save. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Good game indeed. I'm sorry that you got all rage about it. But this is only the last week of the month. It's only the last week of the month that we do the 30-minute. Usually we do hour-long game jams. That's our thing, hour-long game jams. If you subscribe to Hyper Game Dev and you ring the bell, you fill in that bell so it looks white, you're gonna get notified right before I go live. You'll get a notification just like you will on other platforms like Twitch, and you won't have to miss any show in the future. Thank you everybody for coming through. Thank you to Pierogigon. Thank you to Danny Kaka, Yeah Brown, and Pepe for being supporters over there on Patreon. It really helps keep everything going. So much love for that. Yeah Brown in the house, in fact. Much love. Thank you everybody. Goodbye, goodbye. Thank you for everything. I know it was chaos. I really appreciate you.